Hi, this is Dave Steck. I'm here today with Bill Bartmann, a friend of mine who is not only a friend but a self-made billionaire. Bill made a fortune during the last economic downturn and really takes advantage of it now by sharing with other people how to do the same. So Bill, as always, I appreciate your friendship first, and more importantly, just tell us what you're doing right now relative to helping others make an ungodly, obscene, embarrassing amount of money.
Well, Dave, thank you, and thank you for the opportunity, and it's always good to see you. I appreciate every chance we get to just even smile at each other because you're such a nice and wonderful man. Yes, Kathy, my wife, and I have been very fortunate. We've been able to make an awful lot of money during the last economic crisis, when the bank failure rate was climbing and the economy was terrible and unemployment was high. We saw an opportunity to go in and buy non-performing, charged-off credit card loans, and then call those customers up and work with them to help them resolve their debt. And that was a novel idea 15 years ago, and people thought we were crazy first for buying, even at pennies on the dollar, a charged-off debt, but then secondly, trying to treat people who owed money decently, because that had never been done. I mean, mostly bill collectors and collection agencies were famous for yelling and screaming and ranting and raving and beating on the heads and shoulders of the people who owed the money. Well, we did that, and we made $3.5 billion. We went from bankruptcy, we literally were in bankruptcy, to become the 25th wealthiest people in America. Now, that's a great story, and I'm proud of it. I'm very happy we were able to do that. But good times and bad times come and go. And this business, the business we made our money in, can only happen in a bad time. It can only happen when there's a bad economy. Because it can only happen when there's lots and lots of debt and a whole bunch of people unemployed and when banks are failing. Well, eureka. Welcome to 2009, where that's exactly what's happening again. So this time we recognized it early because we were there the last time, and we said, well, how do we really capitalize on it this time where we don't have to do all of the work? And I'm 61 years old, Dave, and the last time I was a little younger when we did this. And so how do we go out and create a whole bunch of relationships with people we don't even yet know to show them how to do what we did, and we'll help them?
So I want to make sure I get this right, because you and I talk an awful lot about how to make money in this economy, and the fact that it's really not about the economy, it's about your economy. And as soon as you realize that it's all about your response to the economy that basically makes your economy, all of a sudden you set your life on fire.
Absolutely.
So with that, I guess as a backdrop, I'm trying to think of the people who are going to be listening to us today, and they're probably asking themselves, no, wait a minute, this guy's a self-made billionaire. How in the world am I going to actually work with him? And what I tell people, who of course are in my network, who I've introduced you to, is that this guy's like anybody is. He's like you and me and everybody else. It's really a matter of just wanting more. And if you look to Bill, you're going to get more, because he's an everyday guy looking for everyday people to make a lot of money during this economic upheaval.
Well, Dave, thank you, and I hope those words are true. I hope I am an everyday guy. I'd like to think that of all the things that are probably the most true about me, is I've had a lot of success and I've had a lot of failures. And I've experienced a lot of really great times and some really cataclysmic times. So maybe that does make me an everyday kind of guy. I've been a truck driver, I've been a welder, I've been a kitchen waitstaff, I've been a high school dropout, I laid sod for a living one whole summer, I tarred roofs, I've cleaned bar ditches, I've had about every menial job. This Mike Rowe guy on Discovery Channel that does dirty jobs. I laugh when I watch him go, Mike, you don't know a dirty job. Let me show you some of the jobs I've had. But now, fortunately, I'm in a different place. Fortunately, I've changed my life from a drug addict and alcoholic to a high school dropout to becoming a lawyer and getting a great education and being able to do something with my life. And now I do have financial security. So maybe it is that commonality that I share with everybody, that I really do understand what their world's like. So if they're unemployed right now, if they're having challenges right now, if they're thinking the whole world's against them right now, I get that. I get that because I've been there, I've walked in those shoes, I've felt that pressure, I've had that embarrassment, that ridicule, that shame, or maybe the worst of all, doubt. where you just don't think you can do it anymore because the cards seem like they're stacked against you. It seems like the whole world's conspiring to keep you down. So I get that, and that's why I'm doing it different this time. I want to show people that we are already good enough, and we do have enough tools, and we do know enough. Now, we have to apply that stuff in a certain fashion. So I'm not some motivational speaker, and I'm not some guy trying to get you to hug a tree and sing kumbaya, and we're all going to pretend like it's better tomorrow. No, it's not going to be better tomorrow. It's going to be just as bad tomorrow as it was today, and next week, and next month, and next year, for all the people who don't do something about it. And I just want to show people they can do something about it, but they have to get off the couch, kind of meet me in the middle, and if they're willing to do that, then I will literally partner, and I mean business partner, a full-scale written document that they file in their courthouse, I file in my courthouse, that they can take to the bank, where I would become a business partner with people I've not yet even met in the very business that I created a $3.5 billion fortune, just to show them this is doable.